Hello, my name is Jewel Howard Taylor, former First Lady of Liberia, now a second-term senator for the third largest county in my nation. I come from Liberia, where we have managed as women to make the first female president of Africa. And so it's a very proud heritage, and it's good to be here in the beautiful city of Nairobi. This conference for me has been very important. Women's voices need to be lifted across our continent in order to do several things: inspire, empower, and capacitate other women of Africa. When we get together as women, we lift our voices and talk about the things that are important. An important aspect of this conference for me was the panel of men, listening to what their opinions are about what we do, how they can help us. And we had a brilliant panel of 7 men who spoke about many issues. The fact that women who go into leadership and maybe economic power forget their roles as women, and that they come home and forget that they are wives and mothers and daughters. As they work with us to build bridges, they realize that we are their partners, and I think most men are willing. What I've heard from a lot of the panelists, we must make men understand what we do. They must be a part of the conversations that we keep. That way you bring them around the bend and they can be the bridges that we want to see. It's good to see young women at this conference listening, learning, being inspired by the stories they've heard. Because women are a little bit different from men. We learn by seeing others do what they do. And so a young woman was able to stand up and talk about the fact that she had run in the first election and she was going to run again. And I think that was an inspiring story for me. That what we do is not just for ourselves, but it's for others who happen to be out there looking as we take this step. Taking the step has a lot of challenges, but the view from the top is the most beautiful one I've ever seen. I expect at the end of this conference that we'll put in place some strategies that will help us go back to our areas, go back to our communities, go back to our constituencies and begin to make real impact. How do we operate in such a way that women are empowered, information that they need to help them take their steps in their communities are given, and what can we do? Whether you're a lawmaker, whether you're a constituency member, whether you're a business owner, whether you're just a man wanting to help women succeed, this is what I expect, that all of us go back encouraging others to take the step. I want to talk about my vision for Kenya, even though I'm a Liberian, but listening to the numbers of how the women make up 60+% of the population, yet there are so few women in leadership. I want to speak directly to the women of Kenya. The reasons why you get women elected is because they bring your issues to the table. If you have a constituency or a county that is male dominated, the issues that are important to you never get on the table. I want to encourage you, look around, find a woman you can support in the constituency, in the Senate, in the legislature. I think it is very important. Women are struggling because we don't have many of us at the helm of leadership where the decisions are made. And so I hope, as I look at you from afar, as you go into the 2017 elections, that there will be many, many, many more women elected. This is my promise, that if you elect women, your issues will be resolved. And I think this is a message that we must have clearly given to women of Kenya as they go into these elections. My vision for Africa, I think I'm too small to talk about a vision for Africa, but I think the African vision is what we want to see as women. More empowerment, more inspiration, more capacitation, that women will take their rightful place in our countries, in our continent, and across the world, and we can actually take that step and make things happen for our continent.